Hello everybody, my name is Melissa and welcome back to my channel, Hopeful Happenings. This video is in response to some questions I had from you guys about how I balance writing and being a mom. I thought a good way to share my experience would be just to tell you a typical daily routine, and also I really wanted to know what other authors do to balance being a parent and a writer as well. So at the end of this video, we'll talk about your answers that we discovered through Instagram. Okay, well, to start off, I normally wake up around 7:30, 8 o'clock, which is when my children wake up. Then we eat breakfast together and we spend the whole morning just playing. And after lunch, my toddler will go to bed for a nap, and I will try to put my baby down as well. But she's not as on schedule as my son, so sometimes she doesn't go to bed, and that makes things difficult. But on a good day, if I can get both of them down, then I have a couple hours, usually like 1 to 3 maybe, that I will be able to have time for myself. And this is when I write. This is also when I would film a YouTube video or edit a YouTube video. And this is also when I would just answer emails and do any other things like that. After my son wakes up, we'll continue to play and do fun things. Then my husband will get home, we'll have dinner, and then not too long after dinner, my son will go back to bed. Hopefully around 7:30, maybe 8 if we're a little late, and then my daughter will hopefully be in bed about 9. So once I've got them both in bed, then I can go back to working on my book. Often I don't get to actually start working on my writing until like, I don't know, 10 o'clock maybe, but I usually will work from 10 to 2 in the morning. I don't always stay up so late, but it depends on how productive I've been throughout the day. If I was able to get a lot of writing in the afternoon, then I'll probably go to bed around midnight. If I didn't get any writing done in the afternoon because, let's say, my daughter just wasn't having it, then I might be up till like 2 in the morning working on my writing. I think some of my friends have realized this because anytime I reply to a text, it's like past midnight and they're like, what? Why are you texting me at 2 in the morning? That's just the way I am. I'm totally a night owl. I kind of wish I was a morning person, but since I'm not, I try to take advantage of the time that I feel most awake. But overall, I'm most productive at night when the house is quiet and I'm the only one awake. Do I get a lot of sleep? No. Do I have bags under my eyes constantly? Yes, but hey, I'm writing books and that's what matters. Okay, so I did go on Instagram and I asked a bunch of you to share how you handle being a parent and being an author at the same time and what your tips and tricks were for doing that. And so let's go right into that. As I share the advice, I will post the Instagram name on the bottom there so that you can look this person up. All of these people are incredible authors, incredible writers. They're diligent, they're dedicated, and I hope that you will go check out their Instagram profiles after you finish watching this video. Here's our first advice. I have mom writing time, and I set rules for it, followed by no phone, only them time. I really like that. They said they have rules and they have no phone, because I think that's a huge distraction. So setting rules and keeping to them. Awesome job. She said, I write after my kiddos go to bed, and they help me with pictures and reading in the day. Her channel on Instagram in particular is very unique with how she represents her books. She does a lot of cool pictures with books and like book dominoes and things like that. So that's really cool that she incorporates her kids in the fun things that are not screen related. She said, I write when they sleep, but it means that I'm writing tired, which is difficult. I like how she was honest, because It is true that if you're gonna work late into the night, you're gonna be tired, and that's just part of the package. I'm a homeschooling mom, a business owner, and a writer. 5 a.m. and after bedtime are my BFFs. Wow, that's a lot to handle, but way to go for using your time wisely. Ashley J. writes, said baby wearing has been so helpful in getting things done. I prioritize my writing over other things. Sometimes laundry and dust add charm to a house. I love that because it makes me feel a little less guilty about having a dirty house because I chose to write instead of cleaning the dishes or laundry or whatever. I work on my novel during my lunch, dictate on my commute, and stay up late on Friday and Saturday. But when I'm home and my kiddo is awake, I'm in mom mode. The work can wait until she sleeps. I write in the early AM, but I prioritize quality time with my kids. I like how he uses his time, which I'm assuming he's a morning person, to work on his passion, and then while the kids are awake, he is all into being a dad. How does she balance being a parent and a writer? She says 4 a.m. writing sessions followed by early bedtime. I carry a notebook filled with Post-it stickies everywhere I go. And meal prep. Life is so much easier as a writer when you have the food game organized for the whole family. Saves so much time for writing. Wow, that is so interesting. I never would have thought that preparing your meals in advance would help you in your writing, because I guess it does help you prioritize what you want to do during the day, and it takes out time that could be wasted trying to figure out what to prepare for dinner if you've got it all set up already for the week. And kudos to you for doing 4 a.m. writing sessions. Wow, that is really awesome. I schedule and write when he's not awake, like early morning, nap time, and or night. Also, I have my husband who really helps out a lot with our son. I have an au pair. Best, most affordable childcare option out there. Before that, I used naps. I've never heard of that. I am going to look into that. Thanks, Stephanie. NaNoWriMo is my lifeline. We buckle down as a family while I write. The end of the month is when everyone gets mama back. That is so cool that your whole family helps out and participates in that with you. For those of you who don't know, NaNoWriMo is National Novel Writing Month. It's where you write an entire first draft in 30 days. And it's an international event that you just do online, and you just can upload your word counts every day to stay up to date with how everybody else is doing. It's a really cool opportunity, and so many incredible first drafts have come out of this, and final drafts. Lots of people have been able to produce books that they've sold from NaNoWriMo. Treat them both like the full-time jobs that they are, not much left over for anything else. I love that. It's true. Being a parent is a full-time job. But when you're writing for this goal of publication, it can be a full-time job too. Like, this isn't a hobby, people. This is a job, and you have to work at it. So I love that she says you need to treat them both that way, because yeah, it's true. And time management, once you know what you're dealing with, is very important. All right, thank you so much to everybody that participated in this survey through Instagram. I'm so grateful that you guys were able to share your advice. It's so enlightening to hear how other people work. And I hope those of you who are watching this video were able to see some new tips or tricks that could interest you and help you with your writing. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to check out all of those amazing authors on Instagram. I post once a week on YouTube, and I post daily on Instagram, sharing writing tips and my own writing journey. So please check me out. I'll have all of the links down below. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye.